Well, it's been about 24 hours, which means it is time to give these eggs a chance to grow. I have my incubator on. It's been sitting pretty steady. So with a still air incubator, you really should have it at 100 degrees, but mine's sticking about 99.5 and doesn't want to budge. So hopefully that's okay. I do not have an automatic turner. It will be me turning them 3 times a day to make sure the eggs don't stick to the shells and they develop normally. And I'll be keeping an eye out to make sure it doesn't drop below 99.5 or go above 101, which is pretty much the optimal temperature is between 99.5 and 101. And hopefully they start hatching in about 17 days. So here we go. I'm going to start putting them in. I'm going to start with the eggs that were individually wrapped for whatever reason. And it looks like my screen's a little bent, so things are going to roll around a little bit. It just happens. Now, ideally, I would put an X on these and a circle on the other end so I know which way I'm rolling them. But I did okay the last time, not doing that and just being very careful to make sure I rolled them all. And I'm afraid I'll break them if I do that. So I'm going to make sure that if at all possible, the pointy end is more down. I need to readjust that little guy here. Come on, guy. There you go. Maybe turn this way. There you go. You can see the amazing size variety in these eggs. They always send so many. They sell them in such large quantities. I guess because they want to make sure that everything's fertile. And if you have broken eggs, things like that. Last time I got these, they weren't anywhere near as well packed. This guy really likes to pack his eggs nicely. Wow, you may not want to sit through 55 eggs being pulled out here, so maybe we'll just come back when they're in. 55 is a lot of eggs. They said you might not even want to bother candling them because of the way the eggs are like kind of thick shells and so speckled it's really hard to even see, so they don't even really candle them. But if you really feel like you have to, you can candle them at 7 days. Yeah, there we go, all out of the quail crate. Very nice variety of beautiful eggs. So here they are, all ready to go. You can see the blue are just beautiful, beautiful eggs. But there's like kind of a purpley color and really distinct spotted eggs. Really big, really small. There's going to be a really good variety here. So I'm going to get the lid on and get the temperature stabilized again. And hopefully we'll be good to go. So here they are, all tucked in. And I'm keeping an eye back up to 80 and humidity's about 55%. So hopefully we climb back up to 99.5 where I was before I put the eggs in. And the humidity stays about where it is, between 40 and 55%. All we can do is wait and wait and wait for 17 days. So yeah, I'll be checking on them 3 times a day to quickly but gently roll them to the other side and making sure that the temperature is holding constant and the humidity. Hopefully everything goes well. I've hatched quail, chicks, and ducks before with no problem, but every time it just feels so, it's such a big undertaking. Like you're starting with this egg and you end up with a little life. So hopefully it goes well because these are such lovely little eggs. All right, talk to you in a couple days to give you an update.